Hey y'all, happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing great tonight. Um, this is Crafts and Combos. I'm Patrice and the channel is Craftable Things. Thank you guys so much for being here. If this is your first time here, welcome. Take a look at all the content and hopefully you will find something that is useful. If you're crafty, we do like to do a lot of different crafts around here. So maybe something will be beneficial to you. This is going to be a live. This is not a pre-recorded video, so it's not going to be your typical 15 to 25-minute video. This video is going to be at least an hour. So if you don't have that type of energy, that type of time to dedicate to watching something, definitely check out some of my other content. Tonight, y'all, we are just going to be, I'm working. I got a lot of stuff that I need to do. And so tonight's Crafts and Combos, as y'all saw, the title is Work and Combos because I'm going to be working, or at least explaining what I'm doing a little bit, because I'll probably be up for a while, but I won't be able to work and be on live too. So that's what we have going on. I'm printing some stuff out, and yeah. But hey, y'all, I got to tell y'all all about my day. I spent time down at the Racoma headquarters in Miami, and I had a wonderful time. They have some new things that they're going to be rolling out, and I'm excited about some of the stuff they have going on. In addition, Deco Summit is going to be in a few weeks. And that is their event, their embroidery event, showcasing all of their machines, and you can get help while you're there. They have different classes, but I really enjoyed today. I gotta tell y'all about it. But hey, beautiful people, and we have a lot of other things to discuss too. Tonight we are going to be using some UV, or I'm going to at least show some UV DTF transfers. I got these UV DTF transfers from the company that I got transfers from for DTF a few weeks ago. So we'll talk a little bit about that. How transfers can like elevate your business. And what else do I have planned to talk about? And that's it. If y'all have any questions, then let me know. But I am going to be working on a file in Adobe Illustrator for the crafted bling boxes. But hey, everyone. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. Thank you for being here. And yes, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I am planning on going back to my 7 p.m. slot, probably the second week of August, so that like I know I'm supposed to come on at 7, but I usually don't come on until 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock. But I will try to get back to 7 o'clock. So, but thanks y'all for being here. Hey, Miss Rosalind. Hey, Renee Meyer. Hey, Elba. Hey, Felicia. I'm doing really good today. Today has been a good day. I have been super busy from the time I woke up. And I made it to the Racoma event about 11 o'clock. I did do a little bit of vlogging, but I didn't make it there for about 11 o'clock. And the event was over at 5, but I actually left about 2. I met a wonderful local lady, and I chatted with her for a bit. Just about life and about starting a business. She has a TC 1501, and she's had it for 3 years. And the only thing that she has done up to this point is thread her machine. She has not used it. She was intimidated by her machine. So of course, y'all know I had to let her know about So Good. I had to let her know about So Good on weekends. And I told her hopefully she can come see what we're doing and be encouraged a little bit. You know, get encouraged to get that machine going. The TC 1501 is a 15 needle machine, kind of similar to the MT 1501 embroidery machine. And so the only thing she did was thread it. But y'all, this lady can sew. Like, she showed me all the stuff that she makes. Like, she sews. She does have two single needle embroidery machines. She has a Brother single needle, and then she also has a Janome single needle. But it's just something about those multi needles that intimidate her. And so I told her, I said, you're not the only one. Like, you're not the only one who was intimidated by your machine. When I first got my embroidery machine, I was very shaky. I was intimidated by it too. So it is pretty scary, but my day went pretty good. I really enjoyed meeting her. Of course, I got to see my favorite Brianna there. We had a good time, and everybody else. Hey, Cheryl H, welcome. And I also got some digitizing tips for Chroma while I was there as well from Roberto and Carl. If you guys have ever seen the Racoma YouTube channel, Carl has been doing some of the videos. And if y'all saw when I did the faux embossed hack, Carl did a video on Racoma's channel too, and that was the video that I followed. Like, I learned how to do it from that video, and so we got a chance to talk about that. He was like, "Yeah, I left a comment under your video. It was good." I was like, "Yeah." We kind of talked to. I'm not even going to go into the drama behind the embossing hack, but we did kind of talk a little bit about that. But yeah, I had a really, really good time. I'm gonna tell you guys what they're gonna be coming out with soon. Hey Tong Yu, hey Judy, hey Carol Coleman, hey Miss Leslie Cash Tibbs. Welcome in, Janet. I actually came in, I wasn't too late tonight for a change. Hey Mare Bear. Hey girl. Did y'all see the cute wallets that Marilyn and I made on her channel? If you didn't see it, on Wednesdays we've been doing crafternoons, and Marilyn finally came back from her vacation, and so we made these cute cork wallets on the other day, and they're super, super cute, and they were super, super easy to make. So I will definitely be making more of these. I went ahead and put one of the key fobs on here, but I should have had a D-ring and then put the key fob hardware, but I actually sewed this on, so we could have stuck. I'm gonna stuck on this, but it's all good. It's all good. I love it, and I can still use it. I can definitely still use it, but super easy. If you didn't see it, check out Marilyn's channel. We did it over on Marilyn's channel. Hey, Stacy A. Bear. Oh, Judy's getting her energy back from being sick. Well, I'm glad you're getting your energy back. Are you resting? Because that's important. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Kelly Wyand. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Jane Duncan. Hey, Sean. Miss Zelda Brown. Francis Robertson. Welcome. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Porgy Town. Y'all, I'm in the middle of working and stuff, so I'm probably gonna get up a few more times just to get my prints printed out. Because I'm running out of paper. I can only put so much paper in there. So I'm printing out all of the cards and things that I put inside of the bling box. And I do use one of my Epson 15,000s to get this done. I used to print these out at like Office Depot, but then Office Depot started giving me a lot of drama. And so I just started printing it out. Like, they started closing. The drama that they gave me is because they started closing down, and then it was just too much. I could find another printer to get these done. Phil and I have been talking about printing or getting another printer, a more commercial printer to do these. But for now, my Epson EcoTank 15,000 works just fine to get these printed out. And so these are, I already have some printed out for Terrell's box. And so I really want to make sure those get done tonight so that he can pick them up in the morning. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Porgy Town. Hey, Miss Gail. Hey, Miss Ethel. Hey, Donna. Arlene. Hey, Laura E. Twyla. Miss Martha. Hey, Candy K's 100 and Kels. Hey, Delonda Patrice. Y'all, so another thing that we want to talk about, or that I want to talk about, is I'm going to bring the table over too. I really need to do something else. So hold on a second, y'all. I just need to get something queued up really quick so that will be ready. But that's really not going to take me that long to do it anyway, so it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm fine. All right. Let me bring this over. All right, so I did want, oh wait, before I do that, I'm going to show you guys, let me remove this. So before I do that, so we're going to look a little bit at some UV DTF prints. So if you've seen the August Craft the Bling box, you know that this is the design, but it's in bling, of course, for the box. But these are UV DTF prints, and I actually use these this time, the actual image for the candles that go out with it. And I'm going to do a small little demonstration of the candles so that you guys can see how that goes. But these are the UV DTF prints. I got these prints from Florida DTF, the same place that I got the DTF transfers from. And I'll show y'all some more DTF transfers that I got. So like these bags, this is, so part of what I want to talk to you guys about, like how you can use transfers in your business and save on time. So if y'all know, I have my DTF printer. I have a UV DTF printer, not UV DTF, I have a UV printer, not UV DTF printer. And so that's a little bit different because the UV printer, you're printing directly onto whatever it is that you have. It does say white ink too, but this is a transfer. Okay, so I ordered transfers, the Craft the Bling. Generally, I print them out, but I ran out. And y'all know I haven't even touched that DTF printer in a minute. And so I ran out of the transfers that I had printed out. I had printed out a whole bunch before. And so I got these from Florida DTF and prints. It looks good. Look at the white. The white looks amazing. Everything looks good. And so I get these small canvas bags to place some of the tools inside of it. But you can use DTF transfers to brand your items for your business. The same thing for like these UV DTF transfers. I'm going to show you guys a difference of, oh, they said don't use it. It doesn't agree with me. Apple doesn't agree. Let me just keep going. So I'm going to show you guys a difference of when I use my Cricut, when I do print and cut and use Cricut or the Caesar and those stickers compared to me using these DTF transfers. Okay. So I do want to show you guys that difference. With DTF, UV DTF transfers, I can place these onto the difference. So with DTF transfers, you're generally placing them on garments, on fabric. Okay, that's where your DTF transfers come from. You're placing these on, you know, this like this. You're placing it on shirts. You're placing, this is a canvas bag that this is placed on. So that's where you would use your DTF transfers. You need heat to apply it. Kind of like when we're talking about rhinestones, flat back, and hot fix. That's kind of UV DTF and DTF. So DTF, you're going to be using heat to apply this to your items. Okay. UV DTF, we're not using any heat with it. Hold on, let me scroll down. Hey Marta. I'm scrolling down, y'all, so I can be a little more up to date with the chat. Because we're not gonna be on here for that long. Ernique, I got me some yellow watermelon, girl. I was gonna bring it on and show you and send you some. Hey Evie, I was gonna bring you some and show you my yellow watermelon. Miss Zelda Brown, are you talking about the cards? This is just cardstock. This is the 5x7 cardstock that I print out with my printer. Now, I think when I did the cards, the plain cards, if you guys saw that video, somebody asked me, they were like, they couldn't get theirs to go through. Like, you have to make sure the placement is good. Like, you have to make sure that it's snug. You have to make sure don't overload it with the cards. I might put maybe 7 or 8 cards in there at a time and then go ahead and print it out. But I have not had any issues printing on the 3x5 setting for the printer. So, hey NJ. Awesome, Renee. Are you going to show us? Awesome, C Mills. I think you're going to love the solo. Hey, Alice. Lachelle, I have not stopped teaching. I'm still somebody's teacher out here. I'm still somebody's teacher. I still love teaching. I still love being at the school. If y'all can't tell, like I can't stay away. Even during the summer, I'm still gonna go by there. So I still love teaching. I had this conversation with somebody today. Actually, I had it with two people, with Brianna, and then Brianna is she's the marketing person at Racoma, and then I also had it with somebody I met there today too. And I still love it. I still love teaching. So, hey, Miss Merlinda. Hey, Jesse. If I missed you, hey, Barb. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. I'm scrolling down because y'all know I'm always behind. Always behind. Ernie, they have at my Publix, they have tons of yellow watermelon, and it's delicious. It actually okay, so I'm not gonna tell you that yellow watermelon tastes better than red watermelon. I'm not gonna. That's not me. I think the watermelon tastes the same. If it's red or yellow, it tastes the same to me. However, this batch of yellow watermelon far surpasses the red watermelon at my Publix. Awesome, Renee. Awesome. All right, y'all. Okay, so good. I'm up to date. So I also printed these out. So these are UV DTF transfers. And if you see, they look a little bit shiny, right? So there is a clear film on top, which is the transfer sheet. So I don't want to peel it off because then see how it lifts up and you see underneath it's white. That is your sticky part. So that's the part. We will do a demonstration to show you guys a little bit, but that is the part that's sticky. This is transparent. Y'all see it's like clear. It's transparent. There's a layer of white that is laid just like DTF. Okay. However, the process is a lot different than how DTF is done and how it's printed out. It's different. So just know that it's printed on the film, then the transfer sheet is placed on top, and then you're able to use this as a transfer. Now, with my business, I really think that I was looking for ways to kind of elevate my boxes a little bit, but still stay within like reason to where, like, if I elevate it too much, then there's no profit, right? So anytime you're in business, you want to make sure that you are making a profit. And so you have to itemize every single thing that you're putting in your business. If you're making a shirt, you got to itemize the shirt. If you're getting paper, how much does that paper cost you? How much does your ink cost you per print, or at least an estimate of all of that. So the same thing applies to the boxes that I make. And so I really just wanted to elevate the boxes a little bit, the presentation of the boxes a little bit, to be a little more professional. Yes, I am doing a lot of this stuff myself. Like, yes, I am doing a lot of I'm making the candles myself, the templates, I'm cutting the templates out myself. However, I don't want it to look like it's something from somebody's home. Like, I want it to look like a business. And even if you do business in your house, it don't have to look like you're doing business in your house, right? Like, it can still look professional. It can still compete with other organizations, other larger organizations and businesses. So that's pretty much why I switched over to using DTF, UV DTF transfers. Now I can print out my own DTF transfers once I get my printer back up and running. Next week, I'm going to have to get that printer back up and running because I will be going back to work soon. But all I need to do is change out the print heads, and that's all I really need to do. For everything else has been changed, and I haven't really had the need to use it, so I really haven't really wanted to get it back up and then I don't use it. Like, I need to be able to I need to have a reason to use it. But if you don't have a DTF printer, you can get these transfers. And Florida DTF, I like Florida DTF. Their DTF prints are a lot cheaper than a lot of the others, but the quality is still superb. The quality is still amazing. That white looks good. And also their UV DTF prints are very, very competitive as far as the cost with other companies. Now, I have had good service with Florida DTF. I have had like Terrell, he'll go pick up some of the transfers for us. And then, like, we've had pretty good service with them. and they didn't know like that I have a YouTube channel. They didn't know that I was going to shout them out or anything like that. But I did have one person who said that she did not have a good interaction with them. And so and of course, like, I hate to hear anything like that. I do know several other people who've used it. However, I don't like to hear when somebody has had a bad experience with somebody who I have shared. So please just let me know if you guys do have any bad experiences. Let me know if you decide to use Florida DTF prints, or if you've already used them, let me know. But so far I have had a pretty good experience with them. Okay. But please let me know, because just because somebody is good to me, and I tell you guys this all the time, if I'm promoting something or if I'm showing you guys something, awesome. But I do need to know what your experience is, because how somebody would treat me may be different than how they would treat you, or what they would tolerate from me, they may not tolerate with you. So please let me know when you have those types of situations with any companies that I usually talk about a lot. Okay, I don't just do like a review of a company. If you guys see, I actually use the machines that I get. Not every machine that I get is given to me. A lot of machines I pay my own money for. And I know sometimes that's a misconception, that influencers are just getting everything we get is comped or given to us. And that is just not the case all the time. Okay, so please let me know if you guys have had any type of bad experiences with them. Oh no. Me too, Patricia. All right, y'all. I'm going to switch back over to the table. I think we've kind of talked about everything that we talked about. I am going to show you guys some more prints. And I do want to talk a little bit about So Good this week, because we are going to be making an in the hoop bag, a zipper bag. Super easy. It's not even one that you're going to have to put anything at the bottom. We're starting off with something very, very easy. The design is on Designs by Little B. If you want that, I do have the video already ready I forgot to put the clip in the front. But I do have the video ready for if you want to see everything that you're going to need for the project. For this project, we're going to be using vinyl, and not HTV. We're going to be using vinyl, like sewing vinyl. So I will show you guys that. Angel, I heard you talk to Brianna today. Hey, Blue Lotus, Miss Janita. Miss Janita, thank you for always supporting this channel. Hey, Naomi. All right, let me just make sure that this is printed. All right, so all of these are printed. I do need to print up some other things. So this is kind of, with the boxes, I have like the project instruction sheet that comes with it. And so I have a stash for me. This is my stash for my boxes. And then Terrell has a stash for his boxes, but his boxes get different things inside of it because he has the basic box. So his box does not get like everything that my boxes have in it. So I kind of keep it separate. All of his stuff is over there for him to come pick up tomorrow morning. Let me put this back because this is his too. Let me put it back before he gets upset. All right, let's get ready to do some more work. But this live is just really honestly just us talking, like we're not really doing too much. But I do want to show you guys the vinyl. So I have some vinyl, not HTV. This is, I gotta keep saying it because I know it may be a little confusing. But this is sewing vinyl, and we're going to be doing an in the hoop project. Hey, Reba and Sharon. Sharon, did I say your name right? Hey, Vera. Let me know if I say your name wrong. Is it Sharon? Let me know. All right, so this vinyl is really, really cute. I don't have my light on today, but it's a clear vinyl that I'm going to be using. It doesn't have to be clear. You can have whatever kind of vinyl you want, but we're going to be making a tote bag out of it. Kind of similar to, I don't know if you guys remember the tote bag that I made with Marilyn, but we sewed it. It's going to be kind of similar to this, but like it's gonna have like a tab on the side. This is a bag that Marilyn and I did during Crafternoon, our very first Crafternoon, and it was a line. Y'all know I love me some watermelon. So this is like a watermelon themed tote or pouch, but it's kind of similar to this. However, it's vertical. Okay, so it's very simple. You're not even going to have to put anything underneath the hoop. Everything is going to be done on top of the hoop, but it's going to be done in the hoop. We're going to make this bag, but we're going to be using the vinyl. So this is one vinyl roll that I have. We're going to be using that. And then I also have this other vinyl that I just ordered these. And this is going to be tomorrow, doing so good. Miss Janita, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Janita. All right, so this is some other vinyl. And this is more, it has like a film on top of this one. But this is vinyl. And you can sew this. So that's what we're going to be making tomorrow. We're going to be using this vinyl to sew a little bit. Well, we're going to be doing embroidery. So this is going to be an embroidery project. If you want the design, if you look underneath the So Good video, it's there. And the design came from Designs by Little B. All right, so I also got some of these for my rhinestones that go inside of the boxes. So these are also labels that I could just literally stick onto the container and do that. So I set up on here, like we're not gonna be on here long. We probably have a good 30 more minutes. What time did I come on? 7:45? Yep, about a good 30 more minutes to stay on. That's about it. Oh, what's wrong with Jesse? Jesse still isn't feeling well? Oh, Jesse, you are definitely in our prayers, Jesse. You are definitely in our prayers. Yes. So you know what? Because we're just going to talk in a minute. So I'm just going to go ahead. So what I usually do before I do anything with the DTF, with the UV DTF, I actually clean it off with these alcohol wipes. Y'all, I have alcohol wipes everywhere around the house because I use them a lot. And so I just like to make sure I clean off the surface. So that way it will stick a little bit easier. And when I did the design, I don't know what I was thinking at least for the candle jar. I don't know what I was thinking because the font is so thin. Hey, Robin S. The font is so thin. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I'm going to show you guys the difference of like doing the UV and then also doing the UV DTF and then also Cricut print and cut. Okay? Hold on. All right. Yes, Jesse. Definitely sending prayers your way. I can't wait for everybody to get the boxes this month. It's just so special. So these are ones that I already cut up, and I'm just gonna peel it off. You guys will see how that's gonna work when I peel it off. Hold on, let me grab my little thing over here. So most of the candles already done. Everything's in the box. Terrell just gotta bring me his stuff. We had a little bit of a hiccup with the planes, like just with a few packages that was supposed to be here, and then it's just a little situation. But all is well, and so everything is good. I'm just waiting for him to bring me the shirts for the boxes, the shirts, and something else he's supposed to. Oh, he has to bring me the rhinestones for the boxes too, because he has to package them. But because like he has to weigh the rhinestones and he has to package them, but because of the delay, I told him that I'll go ahead and label my stones that he gives me, but he just got to label his own stones. A Zoom link for tomorrow. Gina, I have not sent out the Zoom link yet. So the Zoom link will be sent out probably once I get off. Yeah, probably when I get off, it'll be sent out. So this is the UV DTF transfer. And remember, I told you guys like that top layer is just a transfer sheet. It's like if you're doing HTV, not HTV, if you're doing regular permanent vinyl, removable vinyl, and you place your transfer sheet on top, that's what this is. But for me, it's just a lot stickier. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm just peeling it off. Thank you, Mary Bear. This month's scent is watermelon, of course. I could not let the summer end without doing watermelon. So the best time is August, because y'all know what happens in August. All right, so I'm just going to stand up because I just like to stand up, but you don't have to. And then this jar is a little more round, and I'm going to just place this just like this. And then what I like about the transfer tape, unlike regular transfer tape, the transfer tape for UV DTF print is a lot more flexible. So you can kind of like maneuver it a little bit better than you would be able to transfer. So if you guys didn't know, this is pretty much basically just ink on that transfer. Ink, and then there's a layer of adhesive behind it. So it really makes it very flexible. And so I'm just using this. Now I have to be very careful when I'm doing it, because if you guys look how thin that is. You'll see how thin the T, and on camera it looks a lot thicker, but here it's like very, very thin. And then even the word life is very thin. So I just want to make sure that I'm brandishing this down really, really good. Thank you, Tammy. I know, Jessie. Definitely hope you get some rest, Jessie. And that's see where I gotta go. All right, so I'm just finishing this down. I'm probably doing it a little bit extra. So what I usually like to do, especially when it's been like sometimes, and if you use UV DTF transfers, let me know. But sometimes what I have to do is I have to just test and see which side is going to lift the best, right? And so I could switch midway peeling it off from here, and I'm like, okay, this is lifting up, so maybe I want to start here. But these are all like, those letters are very, very thin. Like the font is very, very thin. Hey, Claudette. So this is just like, oh, thank you, Siobhan. This is just like if you're doing vinyl. You want to kind of pull it. You don't want to lift it up like that. You don't want to lift up like that. You just want to kind of bring it down a little bit. And y'all see my E is lifting up. So, and that E is very, very thin, y'all. Very thin. So I'm going to give it one more go and see if I need to go someplace else. It's so thin. Let's see if I can lift it up from here. And then I'll go here. But that I knew, like once I printed them out, I didn't think about it until after I saw it. And I was like, oh my God, it's so thin and small. But you definitely have to, sometimes you just got to play around with it and see if I stick that right back down. My next problem is going to be right here. I'm just going to stay down and just peel it away. And that worked out for us. So that's kind of like, you kind of play around with it, and usually I'll just kind of, make sure it's on there. But I want you guys to look at this, right? So this is why I was saying like using transfers in your business, because I'm going to show you guys the other candles that I've used before. I have a few that I have labels on that I've made. So I had this one. And look, I scratched some of this. So this is why I end up keeping this one. So I end up scratching it. And then the print and cut, when I peeled it off, and it did not look right at all, right? And then when you compare the two, this one just looks, at least for me, this one just looks way more professional, especially if you start out one way, but you don't have to continue that way. Like you can, especially if you want to improve, and you got to be open for improvement. And so I felt like I could definitely improve the candles. Of course, these are 4 ounces. I may stick with 4 ounces, but for August, we did a little bit larger. This is 7 ounces, a 7-ounce candle. But I kind of wanted to, make the presentation a little bit better. And I do think that this looks a lot better. The UV DTF, it's glossy. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys see how like it's glossy. And then this one is a little more dull. Of course, you can use glossy sticker paper, but I just did not like, it's just not, All right, so, and then this is another one. The bloom didn't look bad. Like this one doesn't look bad. This is another one with the either Cricket or Romeo, whichever one I was using at that time. And it doesn't look bad, but I still think that this one looks a little bit more, I think this one, I like this one a little bit better, in my opinion. And then I had this one where the color of this one looks okay because of the white background or the white candle. However, if I would have used a different color behind there instead of the white, then you may not really be able to see that really, really good. But with the UV DTF transfers, you can pretty much place this on any color that you have. It doesn't have to be on with like how this is white and it can pop out a little bit better. This doesn't have those limitations. You can literally place this on anything because of the white behind it. I'm going to show y'all the white behind it again. Because I'm gonna finish these other 2 and put them on these other 2. And then we might call it a day really, really soon. Really, really quickly. Maybe I'll give away some of these UV DTF transfers that I have. I don't know what y'all will put it on, but if you want it before we leave. So I'll show you guys the back because I don't know if I showed you guys the back. And now we're gonna get ready because I got a few more things to print out. And I've been watching the show called, I think it's Desperate Lies on Netflix. It's kind of juicy. All right, so if you guys see, I'm going to turn it. So you guys see the white behind it. So that's where UV DTF does something that just other things cannot do. It makes it still stand out on dark colors. Okay, so you don't really need the white because the white behind it is what's going to lift it up. Hey, Robin's Creations and Mama Bye. Oh, thank you, NJ. Hey, Miss Ruth. Miss Ruth, I saw your message. I'm going to check your email. Everybody should check their email probably like not too much longer after we get off the live. We're not going to be on here long tonight. I'm just going to put this here and just let that go right there. And we're going to, let me see if you guys can see better if I turn the light on. Maybe a little bit. I'm just going to brandish this down and put the other one on. Hey, Almond. Yes, Desperate. It is so good. I think I'm on like episode 5, maybe. Episode 5 when she was having that baby, the 2 babies. Oof. I don't even know if that's episode 5 or not. I just was watching it and it was just playing and I just was not stopping it. And then when I had to go to the Racoma event today, I was like, oh, I need to get back home so I can finish watching it. But yeah, so good. So good. So good. All right, so that's what we're doing. Like, I'm going to put this here for a minute, and I'm going to put the other one on. And these are the only 3 that I'm going to show y'all. Because I know y'all probably like, girl, this all you doing tonight? I told myself I was not going to pull out a shirt to try to bling anything because I need to get some stuff done. And we're going to be on tomorrow night. So, and then tomorrow's a pretty long day for me a little bit because I have to finish getting the boxes out. I have to, we have the beginner refresher tomorrow, which is 90 minutes. I'm going to try to stay with 90 minutes. And then Sunday, and then Saturday night, we have So Good. And then Sunday, we have the advanced refresher. So we got quite a few things going on this weekend. And so I need to get the boxes out. That's my priority, but I did not want to not come on tonight. Do y'all have any questions about anything? Your Honor is so good, Miss Janita. Girl, have you guys watched Your Honor? I'm like so mad that I finished it already. I think it's going to be a season 3. I hope it's going to be a season 3. I hope. Your Honor is so good. It's so good. Y'all, I've been watching something besides listening to my true crime podcast. I don't know how long this is going to go. I'm going to start right back here again. Tammy, it's really good. Like, you're not going to want to stop watching it. Marilyn. It's just a mess. I really wanted to bling something where I'm like, I gotta do the right thing. Like, I can't overdo it today. Like, I need to be prepared. And I'm just pulling it down because I do find when you pull and you're lifting up, you're going to cause something to rip. Remember, this is a very thin layer of ink. Like, this is literally ink. But it comes out so profesh. Where's the info on the refresher class? Mama Vi. I put it on Facebook, a Google link. I'll put it in the chat here. So you can sign up for the refresher. But the refresher is only for anyone who has already taken Mama. This is not to you, Mama Vi. I'm just saying because if I put the link in and somebody goes to try to sign up for it, I just want the refresher is only for people who took the advanced or beginner class. But I love how that came out. And y'all, I couldn't even think of what I wanted to call this this scent. It's really just watermelon. And so I didn't want to put watermelon. So I was like, I'm gonna just use the design for the label for this month, which I think I may just stick with that and kind of have that theme for all the boxes in the future. Because it kind of all ties together anyway. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, Marilyn, you will love Your Honor. You will love it. I absolutely love Your Honor. I cannot wait for season 3. And so from what I've seen, we need to do a Zoom or live or something for Housemaid. This Housemaid is really good. So just so you know, if you decide to do, anything like this, you may just want, that text is so thin, but you may want to make sure that, you might thicken it up a bit if you want to, but I like the thinness of it. If you saw the design, the text is also thin. So that's kind of what I like. I like it like that. is Darika. Hey, Darika. Miss Sonia is here too. I was looking at Desperate Lives. I'm gonna have to hold off. Yes. So Miss Janita, definitely look at Desperate Lives is really good. Hey, Elevate Artistry. Yes. So Your Honor has 2 seasons, which I love. Your Honor has 2 seasons, and Desperate Lies. Isn't there like isn't there like 75? Not 75, 17 episodes of Desperate Lies? If I'm recalling the right show, I think there's like 75, not 70, but 17. I keep on, it's not 75, it's like 17 that they have. I got these little containers because something I can't wait for everybody who's getting the box. I'm not even showing y'all everything that's in the box this month. Like, I'm so excited about this month's box. I hope y'all like it. I really love it. So these actually have like a white background on them, but you can use DTF transfers in so many ways in your business. So many ways. DTF and or UV DTF. Now UV DTF transfers are more expensive than regular DTF transfers. They are. And that's across the board. I've been looking at different places. That's across the board. So, but my DTF transfers from Florida DTF, definitely more economical. And I have been able to get same day service on them, which I didn't even really need the same day service or some stuff, but I still just did same day because I could. Sometimes you get a call like a notification 2 hours after you place your order. And sometimes it may be a few more hours. Like one time they called me, I think I placed the order at like 9. It was ready by like 10:30. And then I placed an order around 9 and then it was ready by 3. But it was still ready that same day. Should put the phone over here. How much more time we have, y'all? I gotta print some more stuff out. Let me see what I missed. Oh my goodness, there's not going to be a season 3. I mean, so I don't even want to talk about it in case anybody was going to watch it. I want to talk about it. I mean, you're not going to do a review on your channel and talk about it, so we can talk about it. Are you? What did I miss? I missed Lashonda. Is Lashonda here? I did not see her. Oh, the Outlaw. The Outlaw series on Amazon Prime is good. Housemate is good. We're going to talk about it. Hey, Lashonda. Another good one is Fool Me Once. That's on Netflix. Let me type that. Let me make note of that. Fool Me Once. Why does that sound familiar? Fool Me Once. Fool Me Once. I'm gonna, because when I'm like, so if y'all know, like when I'm working, like this week is like a very, very busy week for me. Like any week that the bling boxes like have to go out, like that week is my very, very busy week, because most of the stuff, like it's scheduled to get here the week before the boxes, but like y'all know, I do like the cookies inside of the boxes, like those cookies. I don't want the cookies to come before like a week or two. Like I need the cookies to come that week. So I'm always like super, super busy around this week. And so in the week before, a little bit the week before. But a lot of this stuff I could already have done. Like I could have been cut these out, but I have other stuff to do. But while I'm working, I like to either listen to my true crime podcast. For the most part, that's what I do. But if I could find a good Netflix series and just watch that, that's even better for me. It's even better. Elevate Artistry, there's this company called Florida DTF. They're located in, y'all know I live in South Florida, but Florida DTF is located in Pompano Beach, and also they have another location in like Wellington, and they offer same day service. You can actually go and pick it up. But if you can't go and pick it up, if you're not local, then they will send it out. They make sure like they send it out the same day. Like you have to order it by a certain time and they will send it out the same day. So, oh, I forgot to tell y'all. So at Racoma today, there were a lot of new things that they were showing. So Racoma had an open house, like for anybody who was local, you could come to it. So y'all know you have Deco Summit. Deco Summit is way larger than the event today, and of course, people pay for Deco Summit. It's a 2 to 3 day event. And you have access to, included in the fee with Deco Summit, you have access to classes for Racoma. You also have access to, if you need help troubleshooting a machine, or if you have a machine and you're learning how to use it, and also like what's the latest thing in embroidery. But oh yes, let me know when this is going to happen. Oh, awesome, Sharon Davenport. That is awesome. And congratulations. Mirror Bear, I think it's the 10th. I think the date is going to be, it's that second Saturday. So it's going to be the 10th, which that's kind of like my birthday weekend. So, and then that's, yeah, but it's going to be the 10th. It's going to be the 10th. It's going to be the 10th. Okay, let me see what I missed, because I thought the chat was scrolling down, but it's not. In case you ever, I will be there. I will be on your wall looking for all the recommendations, because I need some. I don't know what shows are good, what's out there, and so I kind of just like look up on some shows. So I definitely need to check it out. Oh, for a new network, because Your Honor is on Showtime, right? Glad you made it home safely, Miss Gail. LaShonda, what you been up to, girl? Okay, Marilyn got it on her calendar. Thank you, Mare Bear. So what Racoma did today was, this is the first time that they've done this, even though one of the guys, the sales manager, was telling me that they had did something similar maybe like 9 or 10 years ago. But y'all know, with the pandemic, like a lot of these companies got like a big boost, because a lot of people, they were at home, they started learning new things, or maybe deciding to open up a new business. And so a lot of these companies got a really, really huge boost because of the pandemic. Well, they opened up the doors today for anybody, if you're local, you could come. And so they had all of their machines out, giving demonstrations. If you came there and you needed help with troubleshooting anything, they were there to help you. They were there to talk about Racoma and to show you different things inside of Racoma. And I thought the event overall was a huge success, because people got like really personal, like they got personal attention when they came in. Like you had one person who was dedicated to, 1 or 2 people. And so I thought it was really, really good what they did. And so they showed all their machines. They do have a new machine coming out, not embroidery. If you guys didn't know, Racoma is also into DTF, white toner, and also DTG. Now, some of their DTF machines I think are very pricey. But I think they're very pricey, but for what you can get as far as like the service, y'all know how I feel about my Pro Colored. I love my Pro Colored printer, especially when they're working. I absolutely love them. the state of my Pro Colored machines right now, definitely my fault for my lack of usage, right? So, I do know that. But what I don't like, y'all know, is that I have to wait until the middle of the night to talk to anybody from Pro Colored. Why didn't I just bring this down here? That would have made more sense, y'all. Y'all didn't tell me that. I have to talk to Pro Colored in the middle of the night because they're in China and those are their work hours, right? So they don't really cater to their clientele because their clientele is definitely here in the States. So I do have an issue with that because it's like, okay, when are you guys going to start, having a support line during US business hours? Well, with Racoma, you get that. I gotta say that, people can say a lot of things about Racoma. However, what I do feel is that their customer support is top notch. Their customer support is top notch. So they have a new DTF printer. Vera, thank you for being a member for 12 months. And thanks y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I know we're not doing the regular, our regular Friday night stuff. But I just wanted to hop on for just a little bit. Talk about these DTF transfers. Tell y'all a little bit about my day at the Racoma event. I will have a video. I did vlog a little bit today, but that's basically. Oh, did I lose y'all, or y'all lost me, or table lost me? Thank you. But that's how I feel about the DTF with Racoma. Now, their machines look really nice. Not they have 3 different machines. I know I put 4, but they have 3 3 different machines. So they have a 24-inch wide DTF printer that they have. Of course, that's more industrial like, and that one comes with the shaker, the air purifier, and stuff like that. Now, last year when people asked me about it, even at Deco Summit, they asked me, and I was like, that's a lot. At least and I compared it to the 13-inch printer because they also have a 13-inch printer, and that one also, all their printers come with like the shaker and everything. So they have a 13-inch printer, more industrial. The print heads are the same as the 24-inch printer, so it does print a little bit faster. But now they have a new 13-inch printer that is kind of like a desktop version. Still can print like really 12 inches wide you're going to get, but a 13-inch DTF printer, and it's smaller than their previous 13-inch. Well, they still have that one, but the difference is that it goes a little bit slower. Like it's not as fast, but it's faster than some of these other printers. But it's pretty, that's one of the new machines that they're coming out with. It was supposed to be out in May, but I think she said maybe September-ish it will be coming out. So definitely, if you're going to Deco Summit, you will see it. And then what else? Oh, y'all, they're coming out with their own line of vinyl of HTV, and they have puff HTV. They also have some glitter HTV, and that glitter HTV looked really good. Y'all know how much I love Caesar glitter. I even told them that too. Like Caesar glitter is my thing. I like Caesar puff too, but I am gonna try some of their glitter HTV and some of their puff HTV. Like they have a few, and they have some other stuff going on. They have their cutter. They have a Racoma cutter. It's a 24-inch cutter that they have. But they've had that for a long time. I don't know why they didn't, don't really push it that much. But they've had that for a long time because when I first went to Racoma like 2 years ago, I saw it. They had it then, but they weren't really pushing it. What else did they? Oh, y'all. So another thing at the event that I thought was so good was, hold on. Hey, Miss Becky. Awesome. Remember, will be sent after Black. Yep, that's what you heard. Max Lifestyles. I absolutely love Disney. Disney was great. It was hot. I nearly passed out. I found refuge in the Hall of Presidents. Yeah, I would do it again. Absolutely love Disney. We're going to make our Disney ears soon. I'm going to get a list of things that everybody needs for their Disney ears. I can't wait. But another thing that they did was, and I thought this was really good, I told them I was going to probably use this idea too, or use what they did. Fern, do you like the Racoma 24-inch cutter? Is it similar to like the Vivore or Graphtec? Let me know if you like it. So another thing that they did that I absolutely loved. So at the event, so they also provided like snacks, and they also provided a lunch for us for the event. And people came in when as they, they came as they wanted. They left whenever they wanted to. But the event was from like 11 to 5. But what they did was like they had the Racoma, like you could talk to the Chroma tech, Roberto, and he would help you out, answer questions, all that. But they also had y'all. Oh, I'm gonna put y'all see it in the video because I wanted to show you guys this like airbrush embroidered jacket that they did. But they also had a build your own shirt table. Oh my goodness, I left my patches in my bag, and I left my bag in the other room. I'll show you guys another day. So, and I'll probably put it on my patch jacket. So they had a build your own shirt, right? So like I told you guys, they do DTF, white toner, DTG. They do a lot of different things. And of course, embroidery. Well, they had a table, and it's kind of like Build-A-Bear. If you guys have ever been to Build-A-Bear, you guys would know. No. Well, can you turn it on and let me know how it goes? I want to know. So, Miss Becky, I'm cutting UV DTF transfers and labeling them. So earlier I kind of demonstrated how to apply a UV DTF transfer, and then I kind of compared it to like some of my other ones where I changed like what I'm doing, as like I'm not printing these out myself. Like I'm just doing because I think it just looks more professional. And I do think that sometimes it's really good to, check your business, make sure everything is, what you expect it to be. That this was good for me to start, but I definitely think the UV DTF transfers give it a little more of a professional look. And that's what I was talking about, like using transfers in your business, especially if you don't have access to these printers. These printers cost a lot. Okay, they cost a lot. They're not cheap printers. And so if all you can do right now is afford the transfers, and that's not the transfers, you don't have to have a big, huge printer. You don't have to worry about maintenance and all that other stuff. So you can totally do that. I do like to worry about maintenance. I just like printers. So, but you don't have to. But back to the Build-A-Shirt. So it's kind of like Build-A-Bear. If you've ever been to Build-A-Bear, Taylor used to love going to Build-A-Bear. She has so many Build-A-Bears in that closet, and she is not getting rid of those. Just like those American Girl dolls, she's not getting rid of those either. I told her, but she doesn't mind them. She's fine with them. But I just have to remind her, okay, those aren't going anywhere. But they had a build your own t-shirt. And so on a rack, they had several different t-shirts that you could choose from, different colors, different sizes, and you would just go and make your own shirt. They had patches. They had DTF transfers. They had so many different things that you could choose from in building and making your own shirt. And then, of course, they had their heat press. They had the one similar to that I have, but I think it was the 15 by 15 heat press. They had the 15 by 15 auto open heat press there for anybody who wanted to make their own shirt. I didn't really want to make me a shirt. I just wanted to get the patches because they had patches there. So I just wanted to get the patches to add it to my jacket. Y'all know my jacket, or Jolanda's jacket, but y'all know it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Becky. Thanks, Miss Gail. So yeah. And they had a Build-A-Bear at their stadium. Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear. Like Build-A-Bear. It's in every mall here. They have a Build-A-Bear. So I used to spend a lot of time in Build-A-Bear. It was either Build-A-Bear or it was the American Girl doll store. And in the American Girl doll store, you have they have a cafe, and the food is actually pretty good in the American Girl doll store. They have like a cafe in there that you could sit and eat. If you need to take your doll to the hospital is there. Party, like it's just so much stuff to do. So Taylor has quite a few American Girl dolls, but she loved going there. She would get anybody who would take her to go. My mom, my dad, anybody who will take her. American Girl doll store. She was down for the cause. But that's what they had, like a build your own t-shirt. Which I really like that idea. I told them, y'all need some bling on this table. Like, you build your own tree. Like, you need some bling, something on here. They had everything else. And then somebody asked me what was my favorite thing to do. And so, of course, y'all, like, I love embroidery. Embroidery, I think, is my all-time, like, favorite method for making things. But y'all know how I feel about bling. So I had to let them know. Like, yeah, I love embroidery, but, you know, bling kind of has my heart a little bit. I love all the sparkle and the shine. I absolutely love it. Are we at 9 o'clock yet? We're almost at 9 o'clock, y'all. Y'all just watching me cut this stuff. I need to do better. I'm sorry, guys. Tonight was not all that adventurous and fun. I was in a hot mess tonight. But it's only because I just got so much stuff I need to do, and I did not want to leave y'all hanging. But I could not work on what I really, really need to work on tonight. So if you guys have any other questions, hey Vanetta. It was Miss Taylor's birthday the other day. Let's see. They also have, oh yeah, they have their beauty shop. Yep. We have been to American Girl Doll in several states. Our favorite American Girl doll store, of course, is New York. So there's one right by Rockefeller Center. And so we would go to that one often. And then I would go with Taylor and my goddaughter. My goddaughter likes to go there too. So I would go and spend time with them. And if Tay didn't go to New York with me, then my goddaughter still definitely wanted to go to the American Girl doll store. So haven't been since the pandemic though. Not to the store. First and songs. Fern, I thank you. Thank you. And please keep us posted and let us know. Hey, Nomi. Nomi, did you get my email? I think I sent you an email last night. I think I did. If not, then the email is still on my screen. That's another, like, I have to get off in a minute because I have a lot of stuff to do, like follow up and things like that. So I'm just preparing this for me for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will drop these off, like all the stuff off super, super early, so that all I have to do is label and throw those in the box, and that's going to be a wrap. And I can at least get them to the station in time. I missed the mail carrier. So my mama's going to have to take them. That's probably who's going to end up taking them, is my mama. So, let's see. Hey, Sheila. We just chilling tonight, y'all. We don't have anything special going on. Thanks, Miss Sharon Davenport. I'm enjoying the company, too. I'm enjoying the company, too. So these have like a white background. I'm going to peel one just so you guys could see. So these have like a white background on it. I feel this one off, but my nail is, I can feel it. There you go. Okay. But see, like this is like white. I know it looks clear on the, but this one does have a white background. And that was a Terrell's suggestion. I did not necessarily want a white background, but I think it works fine. I think it works fine. I am glad I came on because I was going to not come on. I was going to just stay like working. But I still got stuff done with y'all. So I showed y'all a few things still. Nothing fun and exciting. But yeah. Awesome, Nomi. Miss Ruth. That's another like I do because I have so much follow-up stuff that I need to do, and I need to get out the link for tomorrow. If you took the beginner, I meant to put that in the chat. Mama, if I'm a hot mess. Let me get the link and put it in the chat because we're about to get off now. That is it for these. So when I get my containers, I can just put those in there. And we're good to go. So these are all my labels that I need to do. These are some more. Oh, I'm still going to do a giveaway for if anybody wants some of these. So these are the other UV DTF. I mean, you could put this on like a mug or something. They're not really huge, but I'll give away these in case you want to see what UV DTF is. So I actually end up printing these out. Like I usually like to print out like some of my brand stuff because I never know when I'm going to want to use it. And so you can put this on a mug, a tumbler. You can use this as like on your car, wherever you want. I got these two. Even if you do like some, if you make epoxy tumblers or anything like that, you could totally use this. Even how I did the dominoes, you could use UV DTF transfers on those. The same way we used it on a candle like this, you can put this on dominoes. So there's so many different things that you could do with it. So remember, you don't need transfer sheets. The transfer sheet for this is already on here. And I think with using vinyl, like this is so much less hectic. No weeding with this. You can print out in various colors. No weeding, no layering. We have 2 different colors. There's no layering here. So there's a lot like this. Like I have an image there. So that's another reason why I don't like UV. But when you're making your gang sheet, so the video that I have coming out, it shows how to do a gang sheet inside of Silhouette Studio, but you will have to have the business edition inside of Silhouette Studio in order to use the gang sheet or in order to save it. So that's the only thing. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna include one of these on here too, and then we're gonna get ready to call it a day, y'all. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me tonight, just for a little, even though it wasn't really much fun going on tonight. Thank you. What else I need to tell y'all? Don't forget, tomorrow night we're gonna be doing So Good. And then I showed you guys the vinyl that I'm using for tomorrow night. So if you guys want one of these on here, you can put this on a mug, a cup, whatever. Whatever you want. And I printed out way too many of these. I could have printed out something else there, but it's fine. And there's only 3. It's not much, but in case somebody wants to try it out, I'm gonna give away 2 of these. 2 little sets. That's it. So this is the giveaway stuff that we're gonna do really quick. In case you want to try a little bit of UV DTF prints. And I don't have any, I do have DTF transfers. Where are they, y'all? Where are my other DTF transfers? I can maybe throw that in there. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Let me see where it's at. If I have them over here. But it's the same thing. You may not want that same thing, though. It's not. Oh, snap. I forgot to send Yolanda her. I thought I had some more somewhere else. I'll probably include a DTF transfer. And then we're going to get ready to go. Definitely going to send a craft and combos. Since y'all watching craft and combos tonight, we'll send a craft and combos. This is DTF, so this is heat. You have to apply. Remember, with DTF, you need heat to apply it, kind of like UV DTF, not UV DTF, kind of like hot mix rhinestones. And then for the UV DTF, that's like flat back rhinestones. So you don't use heat. You need adhesive or glue, but the beauty about these is that the glue is already on the back, so you don't have to worry about it. What else? Anybody? I think that's all I got to. I think that's all I got to give today. I think. Maybe I'll do a powerful. 1 powerful and 1 aloha. Maybe. Okay, so we'll do 1 powerful and 1 aloha. So one person gonna get the powerful. Oh, it's upside down. One person will get the powerful. Hey, Anita. And the other person will get the aloha vibes. And then you'll get your UV print. All right, so let's do our little giveaway. And then let me put the link in. If you took the advanced or beginners class, I'm going to put the link for the beginner, and then I'm going to put the link for the advanced class. Let me close out of here. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. Okay, close that up. Sorry, y'all. I'm just closing some stuff up on my computer so that it can save. Yes, because my computer is full. Hi, Miss Linda Tolbert. We have a very slow tonight. It's just work and more work and more work. That's it. So I'm going to, I need to find it first, y'all. Give me a minute and then we'll get ready to get off of here. So I have to go and do some stuff. Hey, Rosie. Welcome. Let's see. Where's my forms? All right, so I'm going to put the link for the beginner refresher. And remember, the beginner refresher is only for anybody who has taken the, let me remove this. Anybody who has taken the beginner class. I'm going to put that in the chat. There's the link. Here it is. Showing. Copy. All right. All right. So I got to hold on, y'all. Now I got to go in the studio. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I missed you coming in, I'm so sorry. All right. So this is the beginner. Beginner. Refresher. Remember, this is where you had to have taken the beginner course already. And then let me put in the advanced for you. That's beginner. And then here's the advanced. Oh, where's the advanced? So yeah, I think I'm going to do a build your own t-shirt. I'm going to do a build your own t-shirt. Table. An event. Like build your own. I thought it was just so cool. Of course, they had somebody there like this to help with pressing the shirt. But I thought it was really, really cool. Let me put the advanced there too. Advanced refresher. All right. So because I know a few people text me and said that they did not have Facebook. So I definitely don't want to leave anybody out if you don't have Facebook. Okay. No worries, Miss Becky. I'm going to be sending out the link when we get off. What time? It's 9:12. All right. I'm almost done. Okay, it's okay, Rashida. Okay, I have a few that I need to submit. Okay, I'll send it to you. DB. Yeah, no, there's a few people who don't use Facebook, and they told me that they didn't do Facebook, and I totally understand. So I just want to make sure that you are able to get into the refresher for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, I think we're good over here. So let me go ahead and try to do the giveaway. And then I'm about to go and I'm gonna be up so late tonight. Well, I don't really I just gotta make sure that all of the stuff that Terrell needs for his boxes, he has it. I'm gonna go get it right now and have it. All right, let me see. All right, let's see. Crafts and combos. So the word will be transfers. All right, so the word is going to be transfers. And let me present your screen. That's where we design the rhinestone snowman. Any class that you have taken, it's for any class that you have taken. So if you took the beginner's class at any time or the advanced class at any time, then you have access to the refresher. the refresher, the replay of the refresher. Hopefully Zoom will act right for me tomorrow, and the refresher class will, you know, stay up. But sometimes I just don't know. Zoom has only failed me once, so I can't even say that. Zoom has only failed me once, y'all, not multiple times. So I'm gonna get all right, so we're gonna get ready to do a roll. I should have put transfers 1, but all right, I'm gonna give everybody a few more seconds. So I don't know which one that you'll get, but either you're gonna get all 3 of the UV DTF transfers, and then you're also gonna get a Crafts and Combos DTF transfer. This is for heat, and then you also get either the Powerful or the Aloha Vibes one. I just don't know which one, but you'll get one of those. All right, let me go ahead and hit the, and this way, this will let you guys see, like, if you like UV DTF, if you like DTF, or whatever the case is. Like, I think it's good for that. All right, let me go ahead. I'm going to hit draw. And let's see who wins. Merci. Congratulations, Miss Sandra. Is there a new Dateline on tonight? Or 2020? Let me know. Congratulations, Miss Sandra. All right, y'all. So let me come up with another word. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer trying to stop sharing. All right, so we're gonna come up with another word. The next word is going to be the next word will be transfers 1. Let me type that one in. It's going to be transfers 1. Transfers. But just put a 1 after it. And let me share the screen. Present. Share screen. And then I'm going to go back. All right. Transfers 1. Transfers 1. Hopefully. You know what? I'm going to fix this too. I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes to put it in. And once you win, just send me an email to Patrice@Craftable and send me your address. And that's all you got to send me. That is it. That is all. So if you were here the other night when we did the HTV and Bling Anything, I found, well, I was minding my own business, and YouTube just have to let you know certain things. So my old video from 2 years ago popped up when I was using the Bling Anything and HTV Anything, and I was pretty much making the same type of design with that Leo decal. And it worked out fine. I did use it at 330 degrees, so I don't know what was going on the other night, y'all. It just wasn't meant to really be, or was meant to be, but you know. No. All right, let me see. I'm gonna get ready to hit. Everybody, a few seconds. We're gonna get ready to go. I'm gonna get ready to draw now. Let's see. I'm coming. Miss Renee. I thought it was Miss Becky, like it just it's taking me all over the place. At first it stopped at Miss Becky, and then now it's Renee. Congratulations, Renee. I got that bell somewhere. Oh, can y'all hear the bell today? I hope y'all can hear the bell today. Because I hope so. I hope you can hear it. All right, y'all. So let's do a quick wrap up because I need to. I'm packaging up some stuff. I need to do some more things. Congratulations, Renee. Send me an email to patrice@craftablethings.com and just send me it with your address. Good night, Elba. All right, y'all. So we are pretty much done. So tonight we talked a little bit about the Racoma event. We also talked a little bit about transfers, UV DTF. We're going to be sending these out. So hopefully, like if you haven't used them before, you can try them out and see, what you think about them. If you like them, if you don't like them. We placed our UV sticker onto our candle jar and it feels really good. Feels slightly raised a little bit, but not overly raised. Doesn't feel like you can peel it, like you can scratch it and it's not gonna peel off. So this is really good. And this is UV DTF prints. We just talked tonight. So last month was the 6th month of the bling boxes. This month is the 7th. And so anytime somebody reaches the sixth box milestone, they get a pen and it just says Extreme 6. So I'm really excited about sending these out. And these go for if you have the basic box or if you have the extreme box, like you're going to get it. So last month was the first month that we sent them out. And this month we have a lot more to send out. So thank you guys for really, thank you all for supporting me in so many different areas of my business. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. Thanks so much, y'all. Also, what else do I want to tell you guys? I think that's about it. Sean, it is so good. It is so good night, Barb. It is so good. Yes, yes, yes. I love the UV DTF prints. I love it. So also, oh y'all, I don't know why I went to this event today. So they had the Chanel machine out, and y'all, I'm just in love with the Chanel machine. Like I want one now. And so Alibaba sent me these things. They wanted me to see if I like one of the suppliers. Wanted to see if I liked these. And so these are also, and I haven't decided what I want to use this on yet. But these are some Chanel patches. They're actually Chanel patches. And you can, apply this with heat. But I was talking to Carl at Racoma today, and he suggested that maybe I should do the faux Chanel, where you use like the terry cloth, and then you kind of, you'll embroider around it. So I might do that too. Awesome. Well, Renee, I'm glad I came on. These were really cheap from Alibaba. Like they sent these to me, but like when I looked at it to get the product information, these were really cheap that you could get. Now I think they do have some similar to these on Amazon. So you don't really want to buy these from Alibaba if you can get them from Amazon, unless they're just super, super cheap and the shipping isn't crazy. Not the birthday girl sending me a super chat. You, Miss Janita, and enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. So the refresher class, all you have to do is click onto the form that I put in the chat. If you click it and you fill it out, you'll be able to be a part of the refresher class. I'm going to send the Zoom link out to everybody who has already completed the form. But what I'm trying to see, like what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it's recorded. And for the I'm going to see if I could place it in each of the Google Drives for the classes. So if you guys took the beginners class, you guys know that every class has its own Google Drive that has the presentation in it. It has the everything that you need in it, right? So I'm gonna, and the replay. So I'm going to try to see if I could just put it all in there, or I might just create a whole nother Google Drive for it. I don't know, but it's just gonna be us doing a refresher as far as me seeing, like, what have you guys been working on. It's still gonna be very much like how the classes are. But in the refresher classes, I do expect, for us to have a little bit of communication back and forth a little bit more than we do in the regular class, because I want to see if you guys are doing, if you're designing anything, if you need any help with anything, if you're still confused. And I definitely want to make sure that if there's anybody who took the class, I want to make sure that you're actually working on it. One, you should not be paying for anything that you're not going to use. You shouldn't, whether I sell it or anybody else who sells it. I strongly believe that. Like, you should not, if you're not going to use it, then you should not be paying for it. So if you're not going to use what you're learning, then don't take no more classes. Wait until you're ready, because sometimes you got to mentally prepare yourself for that. That's why I always tell people, like, I don't want you to rush into the advanced class until you've mastered the basics. Like, you have to have that stuff mastered, because a lot of the stuff in those foundational skills will really help you to understand why you do things a certain way, and it will make your life a lot easier when you're designing. Okay, so I definitely don't want anybody taking a class. So I do want to do a check and see, like, hey, and if you haven't been using it, or if you haven't even gone back to look at the replay video, that's okay. But guess what? We can change that, right? Every day's a new day. You can change it, but I don't want you to have paid for something and you don't use it. So that's my biggest thing. Good night, Rosie. Yo, when these boxes are done and out of here, I am going to relax. I am going to relax. That is my goal. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Delonda and I will be on, and we're going to be doing an in the hoop project. We're going to be doing a pouch, a zipper pouch, but we're using vinyl. Okay, not HTV. We're using vinyl that you can sew on. So I'm excited about doing that with Delonda. It's going to be a very simple in the hoop project. It's not going to be, we're not going to have to flip it over. We're not going to have to do too much. And it's very easy, simple to follow. So hopefully you guys, if you want to follow along with us, you can. If you want to catch the replay again, if you want to make it, you can. I think that the design is on sale now, maybe for $3 on Designs by Little B, but super, super easy to do. Thank you, Know Me. Hey, Soyini. So yeah. All right, y'all. Hey, Tracy. We're about to get out. Tracy, tonight has been a very, very low-key night. I just got a lot of work to do. But I did want to hop on just to say hey to everybody. Hey, Gloria. I did want to hop on and say hey to everybody. Hey, make the class. Well, I think I just answered that question, NJ. The class be on the Google Drive for later. I just answered that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm late to it or whatever, but so I'm going to record it. And so it's either going to be on your Google Drive for your class. I may upload it to each individual Google Drive, or it might be in its own separate Google Drive. So definitely, if you cannot make it, it's not where, you can't make it, you miss it. No, you will be able to have access to the replay. Because I feel like everybody's questions, it can help us in some way. Sometimes people are a little nervous about asking questions, and somebody may ask the question for them, but it also relates to you too. So definitely. All right, good people. Oh, y'all are hummus. I still need to do another. I don't know if we're gonna do a bling along or craft along or something. We haven't the last patch along we did was in January. So yeah, something coming up. Something has to be coming up. Like I'm trying to get a little more my life together a little bit better. I think. Like I'm always bored and I'm never satisfied. So because of that, like I'm always like I just got to be doing something. And I'm starting to get to a place to where I'm okay. Like I don't have to be doing a million things, you know. And so I'm getting there, y'all. So we're gonna start back our Zooms. So Danny, it's gonna be on the 10th. So the Zooms are always the second Saturday of the month at 3 p.m. Like that's the only thing that does not change. And so much so that the Zoom for August is gonna fall on my birthday weekend. Like my birthday is gonna be that Tuesday, and then generally I'm doing something, but I'm gonna stick to the second Saturday of every month at 3 p.m. The only thing that might change, if I ever have to change it, is if we're having a hurricane or if anything like that is going on. Other than that, that is our date, the second Saturday of every month. Yes. Oh. Delonda, Renee's gonna show us what she did. She's gonna show us what she did. And I hope the lady that I met at Racoma today, I hope she's had her machine for 3 years, fully threaded and everything. She just she's been intimidated by it. And I'm like, don't be scared. Just do it. No worries, NJ. Just do it. All right, good people. Get the email for the link. Yes. So the email for the link, I'm going to be sending the email out as soon as I get off. I have to put some cards in the printer to print something else out. As soon as it starts printing, I'm going to start sending the Zoom links out for Saturday. And then the Zoom link for Sunday may come out either tonight or it may come out tomorrow afterwards. Okay. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Should be a little more adventurous. I know tonight was just like blah, but tomorrow night should be a little more fun. We're going to be making an In the Hoop project. It may be like 6 steps, y'all, 6 or 7 steps to make our vertical zipper bag. So, and you do need zippers for it. So you need the vinyl and you need plastic zippers for it. So that's pretty much all we'll be using tomorrow night. It may be a D-ring. But please join us. If you won any of the transfers, make sure you send me an email to Patrice@Craftable with your name and your address. So yeah, sorry for the bling box, not the class. Oh yeah, so you'll get a link. So Crystal, we usually send out the link that Friday before the Zoom meeting. So you'll get it it's not going to come from me. It usually comes from like our mail service. Like I think it may be Craftable box. I think. I don't even get the Zoom links. I don't even get the Zoom links. I don't know how that's possible. I used to get them. But I don't know. But yeah, so it's gonna be you'll get a Zoom link, Crystal. You'll get it. All right, good people. Yep, faux leather will work. Yes. So Renee's about to be using her machine. Renee, you're about to use it with us tomorrow night? Please, if you guys could do it with us tomorrow night, we would love for you guys to make it with us tomorrow night. The more the merrier. And I love to see when you guys post it on our Facebook groups. Love seeing it. And like Delonda said, I'm using vinyl. I don't know if Delonda's going to use vinyl or she's going to use faux leather. I think she got both. But I'm going to use the vinyl. And it's such a quick bag to make. You can even personalize it if you want to put a name on it or something like that. Of course, that shows a little bit better with the vinyl that I have is transparent. But of course, it shows better if it's not transparent, if you want to like embroider a name on it or something like that. But this is so pretty. It is really, really, this is a really, really pretty vinyl. I'm excited. I can't wait to make it. and it's not a scary project. So if you've been on the fence about in the hoop, this is a good way to get into it because it's not a difficult project. Let's see what I missed. Good night, Stacy A. Bear. Hey, Harriet. Thank you. Good night. Thanks, Robin S. My busy life. What machine? I'm new here, watching from Dallas, Texas. Well, welcome, my busy life. What machine? My busy life. We talk about so many machines. I think we're talking. So if you're talking about the machine that we're going to be using to make the vertical zipper bag, we're going to be using an embroidery machine. I'm going to be using the embroidery machine back behind me, which is the Racoma Marquis 2001. However, if you look at the link underneath the description, not this description, but the description of the So Good Live for tomorrow night, there is the file there, and I think you can go as small as the 4x4 hoop. So anyone who has like a single needle, like a 4x4, 5x7, it comes in different sizes. I am going to make a pretty large one. But yeah, so just in case that's what you were talking about, not sure. Yep, perfect. So for the project tomorrow, yep. So we're going to be using the Racoma. We're going to be using embroidery machine, but you don't have to have a multi-needle. You can have a single needle. If you haven't used your machine, if you put your machine, it's collecting dust. If you're like the wonderful lady that I met, and y'all, she was so amazing. If you are like the wonderful lady that I met, and you work full time, you got these machines, but you work, and so you don't really have time to dedicate to them and everything. But you're home tomorrow night. Come watch with Delonda and I. This week it's going to be over on here. It's going to be here at my channel on Craftable Things. I forgot what the name of this channel was. Craftable Things is going to be here. And come and embroider along with us. We'll get through it together. You'll make something that you love, and you'll get to use that machine. So yes, Fern, definitely. You have to try it. Try it. You can totally do it with the EM1010. And I need to see that you using that 24-inch Racoma cutter. Please. I do want to see you using. I know that one's a little bit, it's kind of like my Vavor. Even though my Vavor is like a 36-inch cutter, it's kind of similar to it in how it looks. Thank you, Mirror Bear, for dropping the link. Meredith, are you going to make one too? Renee, awesome. So the file is on sale for $1.50. $1.50. And you get different sizes. So like how Evie did the how we did with Evie the jean, the pocket, that had different sizes, right? So same thing like this, you're gonna get access to all the different sizes for that file. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. Oh. And don't forget, we'll be back here next week, Friday. Next week, Friday, we'll do something more fun. Like, you know, maybe bling. Evie, next Friday is supposed to be date night. So I don't know what we're going to be doing next Friday. Next week, Wednesday, we'll be doing, Marilyn and I are going to be doing Crafternoon before she goes back to work. Or are you going to be back to work then, Marilyn? Is that the first? I don't know. But we're going to do a Crafternoon, I think, next week. Tuesday, if this is your first time here, thank you for being here. Tuesday, I come on lives. If Delonda doesn't want to go on live, I'll be on live next week, Tuesday, for Crafty Talk. We're going to craft something. And then I got to see when we're going to do our mini Mickey ears. Wednesday, if you guys didn't know, Delonda does Romeo Wednesday. So if you have a Romeo cutter, if you're looking to learn the software, she focuses on Romeo on Wednesdays. So definitely if you're learning it, then you don't want to miss it, because she does go in detail about the software and also about the machine, Romeo and Juliet. So I know she says Romeo Wednesdays, but honestly, it's like Romeo and Juliet Wednesdays because the machines are the same. The software is the same for both cutters, and it's, everything is pretty much the same for each. The only thing different about the cutters is the size. The Romeo is 24 inches and the Juliet is 12, 13 inches. Evie, date night. Date night, what are we doing date night? Y'all know we still got to make those hoodies. Y'all know we still have to. Oh, because that's just like with the reward, like you, for that software. Marilyn's gonna be back at work. Mary Bear, you gonna be live on Thursday? Are you inviting me over on Thursday this time? Because girl, you did not invite me last night, but I wasn't gonna even say anything about it because I didn't even think that people need to be in our business. But I just had to put that out there. But Marilyn made one of the designs from the bling box and it looks so good. And Marilyn, did you see I said in the chat, like, tell me that I picked the wrong color without telling me I picked the wrong color for the trees? That's kind of those were the vibes I was getting from you, Marilyn. But, I didn't even want to point it out to you, but I really was getting those vibes. Like, Marilyn was like, yeah, I'm not using the color that came with the box. I'm gonna use, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna let you guys decide. Like, what color do you guys think is better, peridot or winter green?" And I'm like, "Girl, say I picked the wrong color. Just think that." Like, what? Just a hot mess. Just a hot mess. Maryland. Okay, so Wednesday we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do over at Maryland's on Wednesday for crafternoon, but it should be fun. Whatever it is, she's gonna pick it. We've been in our sewing era. We've been sewing to Maryland has been really showing off with all these sewing projects. Like, I'm gonna have to make me a new key fob tomorrow night while we're on So Good for my new vertical bag. But we did all this at Maryland's. We did this at Maryland's. We did this at Maryland's. We did some other stuff at Maryland's too. But this is what we did yesterday. And it's a cork wallet. Meanwhile, luckily I had this cork fabric because she told me 5 minutes before the live that we're doing a cork wallet. And then after the live, I must have turned into Shay Shay. I felt my inner Shay Shay because then I went and bought all this cork fabric. That's all Marilyn's fault. Marilyn is in her sewing area. Hey, Jennifer. Exactly, Miss Gill. She was like, yes, that's what she said. Marilyn, make me feel better now. Y'all know she's just gonna make me feel better. Marilyn, make me feel better. That too is true. But I still went and purchased a whole bunch of cork fabric just because you had me make this cork wallet and I absolutely loved it. That is very true though. A back to school. Delana, that's a good idea. A back to school project because guess what? We're going back to school. Y'all. Next week is my last full week home. And then after that, I go back to school. We have planning all that week. And then the kids come back the following week. So, yeah. Awesome, Jennifer. I saw the cutest crocheted Mickey ears, Mickey and Minnie ears. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And I'm like, oh, I don't have the skills for that. I'm going to have to hit up Morgan and see, like, Morgan, I need a custom order because back to school already. Oh no, Miss Sharon, it went up to $3, Miss Sharon Davenport. I thought it was $3, but I don't know. and lead us in a back to school project. Delonda, Marilyn has spoken. Marilyn has spoken. Shay Shay, don't come in here with the hand, Shay Shay. Do not come in here with the hand. Because you need to put those hands up. You need to put the phone up. You need to put the computer up. Because Shay Shay, you have just been spending a lot of money. Just a lot. Yes. Where's your sewing machine, Delonda? Where is it? Where's your sewing machine? I mean, is there a back to school thing that we could do with lasers? We could do something with lasers. Let us know. Tell Tim I said, hey, friend. Not a secret. Oh no. Time for the refreshers. So Vera, no, the refresher. So on Saturday, tomorrow, the refresher starts at 12. And then on Sunday, the refresher starts at 1:30, I think. Let me double check. So the advanced refresher starts at 1. And then the beginner refresher starts at noon. No, it starts at noon. Hold on, I'm looking at the invites. Yes, noon. So tomorrow is from noon to 1:30. And then Sunday, advanced is from 1 to 2:30. So when you look at the times at the top, it'll say, and this is Eastern Standard Time, y'all. So it should be at the top of the form. All right, good, beautiful. Engraving pencils. That's what we will do. We will engrave pencils. Tangyu, it's on. Let me find it. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Hold on, where are you? Where are you? And I do have a list of the items underneath the video. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, here's the design. Copy, paste. All right. Sorry, y'all. All right. All right, that's the link for the design. Thank you, my busy life. Welcome. And it always feels really, really good to be found. I hope you find some content here. There's so many amazing YouTubers in the chat already. Like so many people. I do what I do. I'm a hot mess sometimes. Girl, we just can't get it right sometimes. Sometimes we get it right. And I get it right from all of the help that I receive from everybody inside of the chat. So there's so many people in the chat who has amazing channels. Making with Marilyn, The Baby's Booty, Crafting with Delonda, Crafting on the Dime with Shay Shay over there quoting all the time. And doing all those reviews. Shay Shay, you used to do reviews like a long time ago. Girl, I was watching your stuff. I subscribed. There's so many different people in the chat that they have really good content. And I know you said that you're new to all of this. I think you said somebody said that they were new to like a lot of this stuff. So please check everybody out. Everybody has really, really good content. And the chat is a place for help. So sometimes I don't see a lot of the comments in the chat. Tonight is probably the only night where I've been able to actually keep up with the chat. So just know that. But if somebody answers your question inside the chat, they know more than me. 10 times out of 10, most people say 9 times out of 10. No. 10 times out of 10, they know more than me. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. And Miss Zelda Brown. Thank you for the super chat. And Ms. Zelda Brown, I already know. Don't worry. I got you. Oh, Shay, this is just bling box stuff that Terrell needs to pick up in the morning. I've been in the middle of working. All I did tonight was UV DTF prints for the candles. I kind of feel like it's more professional. I kind of talked a little bit about like when you start a business, you have one way, but it's always good to go back and reassess your business, see how everything is working. Um, Look for ways to improve because you start out one way and that's what you know, but as you continue to do your business, you'll find ways for improvement and just stay open minded and I think that's the best way to be, just staying open minded, assessing, reassessing, asking others' opinions on things and see how they feel about certain things that you're doing. And I've got a lot of feedback from people, especially like people who I'm close to, about the bling boxes. And I'm always looking for a way to improve. I'm always looking for a way to improve. I value um, the support that I do receive from you guys, and I want to make sure that I'm giving you a product worthy of that support. So I always got to kind of go back and see what I'm doing because I kind of mentioned this the other night. A lot of you guys who get the bling boxes, you guys support what I'm doing, and you guys could make your own templates. You guys could make your own candles. You could do whatever, but you still choose to support me. And I really, really, truly appreciate that. And I always got to say that if you ever decide, like I do recommend putting your bling box on hold or pausing it. You don't get charged when you put it on hold or you skip months or pause it. But I do want to let you guys know if you ever have to cancel for whatever reason, whether, oh, I can't afford this box, or whether it's, I'm just over it, right? Like whatever it is, please know that I appreciate any type of support that you have ever given me. Like it doesn't matter. Like because you don't get my boxes anymore doesn't mean like, oh, I'm not gonna shout you out. Listen, yes, I am. I'm still going to love you the same. So and love you even more because you chose to support me in a way that you don't have to. A lot of y'all do the same thing that I do. So and I do know that. So I appreciate you guys for that so much. But y'all gotta go to work. Okay? I gotta go to work. I only wanted to be on here for an hour. Where is Dims? Dims didn't even she was supposed to send me a message. Wait, she really want I gotta talk to somebody. They called me. She called me right when the show started, and then she called me back, so it must be important. I gotta talk to her. Dims did not give me my warning. She was supposed to give me the cue, like Patrice, enough is enough. That's it. You said 2 hours, but it's fine. You guys are worth it. You guys are worth it. Oh, thanks, everybody. That's it. I'm Cricket, and I don't know how to. Girl, you knit and crochet. So listen, Cricket. Everybody here has a lot of Cricut videos. I started with Cricut, and I don't use my Cricut much at all anymore. I do use it occasionally if I'm going to do a video, but I don't use it as much as I used to use it. And there's various reasons why, but I'm still grateful for even having the experience with Cricut because that did open up a lot of opportunity for me and just kind of opened my eyes a little bit more to even more in crafting. So I'm always grateful for that opportunity. And so I still like to show my Cricuts. Y'all know my very first Cricut was Kirkisha, and Kirkisha is at school. And then I have Alpha, which I call Alfie, and I have some other Cricuts. But you can learn, like I have tons of Cricut videos. Marilyn has tons of Cricut videos. Delonda, Crafting with Delonda, has tons of Cricut videos, like a lot, and you will learn a lot. So everybody in this chat, I hope you definitely go and check out those channels because you can, and you watch other people, see what they're doing so that you can see what style works best for you. I may have done something that somebody else didn't do, or Delonda may have done something that Marilyn didn't do. Marilyn may have done something that I didn't do. Eve may have done something that none of us did. You know, like you look and you see, but you kind of go into the search engine, and when you go onto somebody's channel, you could search. There's a little search button. Click on videos, and there's a little search button at the top, and you'll be able to search their videos to see if it's something that you want to do, you know, and see who has a video that can help you. But there's so many people in this chat that could totally help you out in that area. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta work. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This has been, I didn't craft or make anything tonight. And I really wasn't going to come on because I wasn't making anything tonight. But I'm glad that I did. Thank you guys for being here, even though we weren't doing our regular stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Don't be tardy to the party. We're going to be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And y'all know when I go on live with Delonda, I got to be on time. I gotta be on time, because if I'm not on time, she's gonna blame me. So check us out tomorrow at 7. Sunday, if you're doing like any type of, oh, don't forget the buy-in is going on now. It started yesterday. So if you're interested in the buy-in, check out thebabyspooky.com. I'm pretty sure I have a link listed below for the buy-in or the buy now. Also, my busy life, that's what you're going to see a lot over here. We do a lot of bling. A lot of bling. I love bling. Not as much as Marilyn, though. But I do love bling. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Don't forget. You know what I'm going to say. Be kind to others. Show grace. Sometimes it's hard, but you can do it. You can be kind. You can be kind, and you can show grace. But sometimes we just never know when that grace has to be extended to us too. So don't forget, everybody's going through something that you just don't know. Everybody's not wearing their struggle on the outside of them. Some people are holding it in and they still have a smile on their face, and you just don't know. So just show kindness to others. I love you guys, and until tomorrow night. Later, y'all.